On April 12th, Needham residents will be heading to the polls to elect 2 school committee members. We had a chance to sit down with some of the 4 candidates and find out why they feel they deserve your vote.
I've had the privilege and the pleasure of being on the school committee for 6 years and being very involved in a lot of activities, a lot of things in Needham for many years before that. I love what I do. I love what we have been able to accomplish in the Needham Public Schools, and there's a lot more to do in all the areas that we focus on, finance and infrastructure and the programs.
I've had a strong commitment to run for school committee. I was the first to take out papers, and I have been wandering around town, talking to people and getting ideas.
I believe that I have the experience, the education, and the investment in this community to be a very effective member of the school committee. I have a master's degree in educational administration in addition to a master's in social work. I was a co-chair for the operating override for High Rock School in 2008, and that has resulted in opening up a wonderful 6th grade center and alleviating the overcrowding in the middle school program. And I was also very involved with the override for renovating Newman School because our children shouldn't be educated in sick buildings.
We've done a lot of work with a 5-year plan to look at long-term financial sustainability, and so there's a lot more work to be done in that area, working closely with the Finance Committee, Selectmen, Town Manager, Town Meeting, to ensure that we're a healthy town all around, because as important as the schools are and as much as we advocate for them, part of what we need to do is to be responsible parts of the whole community.
I don't think anybody's really looking at the school budget line by line, and that's really what I'm proposing to do. I'm also proposing improvements in the bullying prevention and sex education curriculum. I also think that increased volunteerism in the schools is a very good idea.
We used to receive about 70–75% of reimbursement for their special education from the state, and that has gone down to 40%, which is harming our community's budget when it comes to the schools. So I'd like to see that improve.
I've built up a lot of experience and knowledge in finance and in facilities and others, negotiations, which this is a complex operation. It's an over $50 million business, one of the most highly regulated businesses in the world. And we don't just do education, we do health, we do food services, we do transportation. We have oversight from the federal government, from the state government, and there's a lot of complexity. It is not a simple thing to do, and so I think the experience that you gain from having been on the school committee really helps the community as a whole.
We need to have the best schools without breaking the bank. I think I am the best candidate to assess the budget and make that a reality. I'm also available. You will get no unlisted number with me, and I am always around the community.
I do have the background when it comes to the education, when it comes to the experience and the investment in the community. And also, I've been attending school committee meetings for about the last 4 years. I've gone to about half of them. So I know what the school committee does. I know some of the responsibilities of the school committee, and I think I'm very prepared. And that's why the voters should vote for me on April 12th.
We did reach out to the 4th candidate, Catherine Kirkjian, but she did not respond. However, here is what she had to say about running for school committee at her appearance at the League of Women Voters Candidates Night.
Our schools are very good at providing an excellent education for our students, but I do believe that there is a certain percentage of students that are not being, their needs are not being addressed. And that's basically what prompted me to look into the school committee, because I think I have some solutions, and I think I have some ways that more students would be achieving success in our schools. I think the communication there's a growing gap in the communication, and as the communication gap grows, there's more students that are falling through the cracks.